matter. Do whatever it takes to get this crime solved, because if it comes to your door, if you need my help, I'ma help you. So I need your help now. So I need you guys to help and break the silence.
A Texarkana mother's cries for help are answered as her son's murder is solved 10 years after his death. Thank you for joining us. I'm Alexandra Meacham. Texarkana police uses advances in science to solve a murder a decade after the case went cold and the suspect was easy to find. In tonight's top story, investigators in Texarkana, Texas announced the arrest this afternoon of 27-year-old Cameron Cheatham, now charged with capital murder in the death of Xavier Rollins. Police say Rollins was found shot to death outside of an apartment on College Drive in June of 2014. The Texas Attorney General's office used a federal grant to provide resources to the investigation. This included expedited forensic testing. Cheatham was already in the bi-state jail for a felony probation violation, which he was arrested for last month. Roland's mother spoke to our reporter Miriam Samake this afternoon about finding justice for her son.
You know your child is dead, but you don't know who took your child's life.
Charlotte Rollins says she will never stop saying her baby's name, Xavier Rollins, after he was murdered outside an apartment on June 17th, 2014.
I had patience. I was faithful. I didn't give up. Wasn't gonna let nobody forget my baby. I got 30 to 40 shirts with his picture on it. Everywhere I went, you was gonna see his face.
After 10 years of dead ends, the Texarkana, Texas Police Department made an arrest. Detective Thomas Shaddix used advances in DNA technology.
So he made those submissions to the crime lab. We got some help from the Attorney General's office to help, expedite those tests. And the results came back and they identified the suspect in this homicide, and he was arrested as a result of that DNA identification.
Detective Shaddix took over. He told me, he said, "Ms. Rollins, I'm not going to stop." He told me that, and I believed him.
Rollins received the call on October 1st, and she remembers the time, 3:29 p.m.
And he said, "We made an arrest." And I just went to screaming and hollering and yelling. I mean, you would have thought that I had just had a baby for the first time. That's what that felt like. It's like, okay, I'm about to get justice for my baby.
27-year-old Cameron Cheatham was charged with capital murder.
He had already been arrested on another charge. He was sitting up there. It was a probation violation warrant that he had, so he was there. So after the detective got the warrant for the capital murder yesterday, he simply went upstairs and booked him in on the new charge.
Rollins says this is one step closer to justice for her son and his 2 children he leaves behind.
What's next for me is the justice, my day in court. My day to get a chance to tell them what they took.
Texarkana Police Department says that this case points to their commitment of holding people accountable and bringing closure to families. Reporting in Texarkana, Texas, Miriam Samake for Fox 33 News.